Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back to Middle-earth as we are here with a glorious 3v3, and we have a whole cocktail of submods as well for you to enjoy in this one. We've got Last Breath, which adds a whole bunch of new factions, including Umbar, Iron Hills, Karnd, and also Dol Amroth, for instance. There's a whole bunch of actually, I can't list them all now. There are about six factions. We also have War of the Mountains has been added to this battle as well, which adds a whole bunch of dwarven factions and also Gundabad. And then we have also a unit add-on, which includes the Eastling and Gondor unit add-on, which adds a whole bunch of new units for those two factions. And we have a Sally out again as we have Bane the Steps going in against Guardians of Ixtalion. Oh god, and it doesn't apparently like me going near those ladders. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I imagine these units are going to be pretty damn strong. I do not know. But we will see. Wardens of Ixtalion, though, I imagine getting charged by Bane the Steps. I'm not going to appreciate this. I say that. They've only lost 9 guys. That charge might be a bit nasty, though, onto the Locrian Missile Cavalry. So it's a heavily armored Eastern unit. So, yeah, these are all new units. Well, but Bane the Steps aren't. But those Wardens of Ixtalion and the Missile Cavalry are new units. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. Fountain Guards are getting ripped in two. I think they're just taken out by Karnd essentially, just jabbing to pieces. We've got a general over here. We've got the Eastling General Kahar. He's over here with his Storm Riders. He's fighting against the Wardens of Ixtalion. So Kahar is the only new base game unit for the well, not the only new one, but the new Cav unit. So yeah, they brought bunches of Storm Riders. Yeah, it seems like these Gondor Sword Infantry are pretty much dead, and also the Wardens of Ixtalion are also going in that direction as well. I think the Wardens of Ixtalion are just basically Fountain Guard with swords and shields. Kind of a bit like the Veterans of Osgiliath, basically, that Boromir has as a bodyguard. How I'd describe them now. But yeah, this Sally out is going fairly well. Gondor, I mean, surprisingly brought very little cav. It just has Imrahil over here, which is a chevroned up Imrahil. And we've got Lozanark Nobles over here. Okay, so we've got a more elite shock infantry unit as well. They do look pretty cool, I won't lie. They do look very, very cool. It's, I guess, kind of like, you know... Oh, we've got Clan Axemen going into them now, trying to tie them down. But yeah, these Lozanark Nobles, I guess the idea is that they... Warden Fountain Guards are actually winning that fight now, even though they're wavering. Yeah, Lozanark Nobles, they're kind of basically assessing that weakness that Gondor has, which is no really elite shock infantry. Which I understand why they added it, but I don't think they need it, really. I think Gondor's strong enough as it is. We have another Gondor over here. Thillian Rangers, and we've got a Trebuchet. What have we got here? We've got Boromir with his Osgiliath veterans. We've got Guards of Minnith Ithil. So we've got an even more elite shock infantry, it seems. Okay. Oh, they do look pretty badass, to be fair. In black armor. I do kind of like that. It does look very, very cool. So yeah, Minnith Ithil obviously is like Minas Morgul. If I'm correct. It looks like we've got a lot of cavalry moving around, lots of Swan Knights actually shifting around from Dol Amroth over here. So yeah, the Last Breath factions today are Umbar and also Dol Amroth, but it does look like there's going to be an absolute grind fest on these walls now, as we have the Guards of Minnith Ithil already up here, and they're slicing and dicing through these Tomb Raiders of Gundabad. But I don't know how well they're going to win, because they are getting shot from the bottom of the walls as well. Yes, if you're enjoying all things Lord of the Rings and would like to see some more, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support, guys. It really does help out the channel. And if you want to send in any of your own replays or get involved with any Dawnless Days battles if you're struggling to find multiplayer games, feel free to join my Discord. The link is down below in the description. And as always, I'll leave a link for the mods and all the submods as well. If you haven't checked out the Dawnless Days mod by this point, and you have it, you really should. It's an amazing, amazing mod. It's doing great. Yeah, it looks like everything on this wall actually is losing. We've got artillery coming in, just destroying buildings, or trying to destroy buildings. But yeah, everything on the wall is losing. It's probably because it has archer support to Gundabad. These Night Hunters down here are spraying and praying those Gondor swords up there. It looks like also Lozanark Nobles. Did they get off the wall and then pull through? Might have, I think. And they've got Ringlow Vale men at arms that are also chasing down these Tomb Raiders. Yeah, they're trying to silence the Clan Axemen here. I don't know why they decided that was the appropriate unit to go for. But basically summarize, this army over here is dead. Another successful sally out in a consecutive Dawnless Days replay, that is for sure. If you're watching my replays in sort of like chronological order of when they come out, then yeah, we did like do a Mummock sally out very recently, and that was very successful. And this is just as successful as that, pretty much. Maybe not as glorious, I feel like, because the Mummocks are glorious. What we got over here? Tirith Air Sentinels. Shifting forward. They do look badass. I do love this unit. These are very, very cool. Looks very, like, almost, I don't know, like, otherworldly. Looks very, like, I mean, I guess this is another world, another world, but it looked like from space or something. I don't know. It looks, the uniforms look very cool. Fort Wall going to come down here. Why haven't they finished taking that out? It's 92. This trebuchet just needs one more shot here. Unless they're planning on, well, 74. It looks like they're going to plan on making multiple sort of breaches, which is fine. We've got the Umbar player over here selling out against Pelargir Marines with Aduna and Okori and also some Corsairs. This might be a bit of a mistake here by Umbar. Selling out like this could allow for a rear charge from something. It doesn't look like there's anything really. I mean, maybe the champions of Dor En Enil could do it, or why are we getting a little bit of lag now? It's not a big battle. I wonder whether the combination of submods, or maybe it's just a tiller. Here we go. In go the champions, and the archer fire coming in is probably doing more damage to the attackers, even though it's coming from their side. But they do Nakori, I would have thought would be able to deal with these champions as well. We'll see. Maybe not with the missile fire coming in. Maybe not two. And this champion's already down at 81 men. It's getting pretty focused down. They need to break open these walls and just do something soon, because it seems like the defenders are having an easy time of it right now. Gondor is getting wiped out on this wall. Guards of Minas Ithil are winning. Sorry, are routing. Not winning. They are not winning at all. They're losing in pretty much every spot. Gundabad, I don't know how strong Gundabad is, but it seems like it's very strong in this War of the Mountains submod. I don't know how strong these Gondor units are, if they're balanced at all. I haven't really used this submod. I've seen this being increasingly being used. Just, I guess, to give Gondor a bit more flavor. But I think Gondor's fine. I don't think it needs any sort of like insane shock or anything like that, or cooler swords. I guess, I mean, if they wanted to, the main devs, like the dev team for the main mod could make the Veterans of Osgiliath a usable unit as well. If you don't bring Boromir, you could bring it as like a one-time unit. That would be cool. Got the Losnark nobles down here. They're slicing and dicing these Bane Steps. It's not the general one, is it? No, it's not. But yeah, they are getting routed, and it looks like the Ringlow Vale units will probably follow fairly shortly, as well as those Clan Axemen come in as well to try and rear charge them. We have got a bit of a little worry that these units here are stuck or desynced or what, but I don't know. We're just gonna move past it. Blackhaven marksmen here. They're lining up, preparing for some shots. I think it looks like, yeah, the Tirith Air Sentinels are going to come through this breach point here. Not bad spot to come through. The pikes should be able to contest, and also if they bring down the wall, it probably will kill a bunch of this Belkin McGann. So if anything, as Dolaroth, I'd be rushing to try and destroy this breach, because you actually can kill a very healthy and elite spear unit here. Pelargir Marines here, they're getting ready to go in as well. Sending the boys in, Javi as much as you can. I mean, actually, yeah, there's also just archers here that are just open to being taken out. Seems very poor from Umbar and just like leaving this choke point undefended with just archers ready. He is trying to rectify it. Arthraz and Asgard are shifting down. So the wall fight is not looking good for Dol Amroth either. A lot of dead people in blue up there. Arthraz and Asgard are also dying, but not as quickly. They do look, I feel like Arthraz and Asgard have had a bit of a reshade as well. Actually, they look a little bit more golden. A little bit more golden, I feel like. Which I'm kind of a fan of. I'm repping the new look, guys. I'm repping the new look. I also, have their shields been changed? I don't think so. They do look cool. I don't know why, but I feel like there's a 40k Space Marine Legion that's in like this bright sort of like yellowy gold. It kind of gave me that sort of, it reminded me of that. I'm not very much in my 40k, but I feel like that's the vibe they're giving me a little bit. Entire units be destroyed. Who cares what happens? General is dying quickly though. Umbar might lose his general here. Valkyrie again, I think, just got absolutely destroyed in this by Javies and missiles, I think. It'd be cool if Umbar was allowed to have like the same general as Harad. I forgot Belgazar, because I feel like he is a Umbar sort of like Numenorian sort of type chap, really. So it would be cool if they added him to the Umbar roster. Maybe they'll do that in the next like Last Breath update. I don't know. But yeah, these marksmen, they're pulling through actually. They're just gonna die doing that, but hey ho. And it looks like the turret air sentinels are coming inside now. Set up, boys, and stop poking away. That's what I say. Oh no. It is very hard to like sort of get a pike unit set up in a breach point. I mean, they could open up a second one. How much ammo has the trebuchet got left? Oh, about half. It could definitely destroy this this wall, but it's a bit risky to do now since they've already committed troops. And there you go, generals die. That's the Balky McGann general dead for Umbar. That might cause a bit of a mass rout. That might help out Dol Amroth on this wall here as well. So we'll see. There are still lots of nasty units a bit out. Oh, and another general's died. Oh, the Tomb Raiders have lost their general to Athelian Rangers of all things. Gold chevron ones. Honestly, thought that this kind of side was kind of finished. They looked like they were kind of done. Kahar is still here. He's very much alive and well at the moment, but he might want to start thinking about moving. It looks like, yeah, Ring of Vale trying to come through there. We still got archers back in, more Athelian Rangers. And we've got some more Gondor units here. I think they're just kind of lost for ideas of what to do. The trebuchet is, I think, trying to support the fight over here. It's trying to shell Night Hunters by the looks of it. And there's still a lot of cav that's yet to be sort of used. They're trying to scare off missile cav. Yeah, easiest way to get rid of missile cav, just use missiles. Don't try and chase with your own cav. Helliger is still fighting on hard. It's Carnage sentries. It looks like these Pelican Marines are starting to die. This one's very much stuck inside the city. I don't know where they're going to really go. Whether the Sentinels can get in here. Oh, they're going to try and push the Cav. I mean, there's definitely a gap. Agreed. They can definitely possibly get in and then get out this way. It's just, don't know if this was the right move, but they're going in anyway. They don't give a damn. They're going into Balky McGann of all things, an elite spear. I'm sure that Umbar appreciated this. He probably was like, 3 kills. He didn't get a great charge. I mean, the Balky McGann are losing. I don't know if it was because of the Cav, though. Maybe it was. We're going to see a clash here with the Bane in the Steppes. I mean, it's just a little futile attempt to stop this elite cavalry now. I don't think either side really meant to engage there. And I think the Bane in the Steppes should just get routed here fairly easily. And the Swan Knights can continue. I think the Blackhaven's marksmen are trying to slow them down as well. Bless them. They did just kind of pull through each other. So, yeah, I'm a little concerned that maybe the replay is bugged. I think the more submods that are being used at the moment, it seems to bug TDD replays. I'm not really sure. Or whether it's one of the submods in particular. I haven't had much luck with the War of the Mountains one. Like the replays actually completed. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe it'll be fine. We've got the Wardens of Actalion, though, on the wall. We haven't seen any of these guys in action, really. All they've been doing is getting charged by cavalry. See these boys in action. Looks like they're doing a decent amount of damage to these Tomb Raiders here. The Gundabad Warlords, also the other unit up there. I think it's a fairly even fight, so maybe they're both just overpowered and they just both kind of match each other out. I don't really know. But yeah, the Sentinels are dying. That's not good. I think that's because they probably look like they're getting attacked in the back. That's why. Whether they pulled through to get to this situation as well, I don't know. So they are getting very much killed off. Do you like the other unit? They do look very cool. They look very like Macedonian phalangites. They really do look like that. Look badass. If only they pushed through and supported their like comrades who are down here dying. Go on, guys. Also so not the Founding Guard, the Swan Knights. They got stuck in against some blades of Gundabad. They're gonna die. Probably if they stay in that fight. That's a prolonged melee. With infantry, that's not how you're going to win these sorts of fights. Unless you can, like, absolutely annihilate an infantry unit in the first charge, and then staying in melee is fine. But it doesn't look like that was the case here. And it looks like these knights are going to get cut down. Blades of Gundabad are a solid unit as well, and these are chevroned up a bit. We've got some berserkers behind. This is a tiny unit, but it might be able to support, and Javis here, Balkoth tribesmen from the Eastlings going forward. I imagine they're going to be used against the pikes over here. We've got pole arms, halberds of Gundabad coming forward. People have been saying that these guys should be turned into a pike unit. I do kind of agree. They don't exactly look very halberdy. So the halberds will go down and they'll start to annihilate that cav unit. There you go. It's one of the weirdest looking halberds as well in the world. And it's definitely more like a pike than it is a halberd. It looks like even though they've had like their general being killed off, Umbar is still clearing out this wall. What is up here? We've got archers just joining the fight, night hunters. And they're getting shot still by night hunters who still have ammo. Incredible stuff. Dol Amroth carries on the fight.
Enemy units have been rallied.
These foot knights. I've not been very impressed with Dol Amroth so far. Don't think I've seen anyone play them well yet. I don't think they're a bad faction. Just don't think I've seen anyone play them well. Still got a Guards Minister Thale come up. That's been sent in now last minute, and that might make a difference to the game. And we still got a Gondor Archers and Athelian Rangers over here that are fresh, and Athelian Rangers that they have ammo still to use. They're pretty good in melee as well. As long as they don't get shot up on their way in. But the guards with Minister Thale, they look like they're clearing out this wall a little bit. Yeah, it's certainly interesting to see this sort of like unit add-on being used. I don't know if I'm a fan of it, because I don't think these factions need any like real additions being added. I think they're perfectly fine as they are, like most of them. Like Gondor especially is a very well-rounded faction. It's had a few new units added with the sort of like generals. Oh, we've got Sally out here, look at this. They sallied out to actually stop these Gondor archers with some Rudar infantry. And the same with these things. These things having more love added, so like you don't really need to add like things like Cav or anything else, because I feel like they're pretty good as they are. So these archers should be probably killed off by the spears, I'd imagine. Slice and dice these guys, and I think these other archers are trying to silence the Athelian Rangers, but I'd imagine the Rangers could beat the Night Hunters. I would have thought that would be the case. Cav over here just so useless. I get around, try and do some charges. We've got 2 Imrahils as well. We've got a Dol Amroth one and a Gondor one. That's very nice. It's the Imrahil twins. Look at this choke point. I mean, there's Balcloth's tribesmen here. I think they're just ready and primed. I don't think they haven't fired a volley yet. But yeah, these Sentinels dare not move in. They should really pull back. And we've got Imrahil actually dismounting. And he's going to go up onto the walls. Probably not the best use of the general unit, but I guess, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Wants to support his boys on the wall here. Just keep slicing and dicing, boys. Yeah, I think just the Sally out is kind of obviously put the attackers here at a disadvantage. It was going to be a tough one for them. With like factions like Gundabad, which are really strong, and also Umbar is a really strong siege faction. It's a really good, just a heavy infantry sort of faction, and also Eastings are a tough faction as well generally. But yeah, it was not going to be easy. But I definitely think the factions they have are definitely very suited to a siege aspect as well. I think just the Sally out and the lack of sort of cav support on that side kind of screwed over that Gondor army. Boromir's down here, fighting in the trenches with his boys, his veterans of Osgiliath. They will probably now turn this battle in favour of Gondor. I mean, really, Gondor, if he hasn't already, should pull back his Gondor archers. No, they're still in combat. Get them out. Get them out. You're no veterans like Boromir's bodyguard. Don't stay in combat. Yeah, there you go. The Arthurian Rangers won their fight as expected, and now they can carry on. So the other ones, I don't know what they're doing quite. They need to try and get over here and support their attacking allies. I mean, this 1,000 against 1,900 is not impossible, but it's looking tough. Balance of power does not look good. Actually, balance power does not look good for the defenders. But I feel like the defenders have a good chance of winning this. But maybe it's just because of Cav. I really don't know. Maybe lack of generals. I feel like the defenders have a decent enough chance. I mean, this is all bugged out here for Dol Amroth. I don't know what this is doing. But yeah, that's not looking so good for them. But that's bugged out. So I have a feeling that must have been what the lag was. It's just a replay breaking there. It's unfortunate. I can't do much about that. I just really hope that they could sort out, like, rectify the issue. So I enjoy showing you guys Dawnless Days action. It's hard to do if it's the replays keep breaking. Yeah, we're just gonna. I think I'm just gonna fast forward through this last bit because I'm not quite sure what's gonna happen now. An enemy general has died. That is probably Prince Imrahil dismounted on that wall. He's got himself killed. I don't know really how. He's only in melee. It's unlikely that the general unit dies. Like the general dies first, but that's unfortunate there for Dol Amroth. I think there's it's Gondor. Well, both Dol Amroth and Gondor is unfortunate for because he is the prince of Dol Amroth. Marksman here getting killed off by blades. Sallied out there? How did they get there? Yeah, how did they get out? I mean, Boromir's right by the gate. I mean, I guess they could have snuck around, but then there's all the archers here. I don't know. This replay's kind of a bit funky at the end. So it's a shame. Can't really tell. But yeah, it looks like Boromir's going to win his fight here. At least his veterans get some action. Oh, and all these pikes and berserkers are coming out. Or at least the berserkers are coming out. I think the halberds are going to block the gate. But it looks like it's going to be a victory for Gondor and Dol Amroth, actually. Which is a nice change. People were saying, the forces of good never win at the moment. But yeah, I mean, in this weird bugged scenario, it looks like they do. Evil are going to be defeated here. And it looks like Dol Amroth and Gondor are going to win the day. So that is nice. That is a nice change. But yeah, we'll just fast forward through these last few seconds because I don't know what's going on. Most of the units are now stuck. They don't know what to do. So yeah, I don't know whether it's War of the Mountains or whether it's the unit add-on. It's Last Breath usually isn't an issue. We've done dozens of Last Breath replays. So I'm not quite sure what it is. But yeah, Valiant defeat for Umbar. That is kind of necessarily the case. But oh, they have got the end results. Okay, fair enough. So maybe the replay wasn't broken. Just units stopped doing stuff. I don't know. But yeah, there you go. We've got the end result. So this was sent in by Sip of Sunscorched, who was playing as Umbar. So his unit's got some decent kills, 125 kills, 152 with the Aduna Kori, 127 with the Balku McGann. Then we have Bulk playing as Eastlings. And he had a few new units. I think the Balkoth Tribesmen of the one of the new units, along with the Missile Cavalry, because of the old like unit icons. But he did pretty well with his Missile Cav, 113, 185 with the Storm Riders here, 126 with the Bane in the Steppes, Kahar getting 139 kills, and then he has Infantry 86, is 93 of the best there. Then we have Shaddix playing as Gundabad, 258 kills with the Blades of Gundabad here, 110 with the Warlords. His General Tomb Raider getting 125 kills. The Berserkers of Gundabad 133. Some more Tomb Raiders getting 130. Then we've got Halberds of Gundabad 158 kills, and Night Hunters getting 143. Then we have Mr. Furno Games playing as one of the Gondor armies led by Boromir, who got 169 kills here, 154 with one of the Ringlow Vale Men at Arms, and then his infantry, yeah, a lot of like low scores for them, which is pretty disappointing. Wards and Victalion only 89 kills, pretty sad to see. The Guards of Minas Ithil getting 122 kills, 204 kills with the Ithilien Rangers, 115 with them. They proved themselves to be pretty good in today's battle. Then we have Itchy Left Nut playing as Dol Amroth, getting 256 kills with his Pelargir Marines, 227 with another one there. This Imrahil only getting 1 kill, getting pretty banged up for his troubles. Then we got the Foot Knights of Dol Amroth, 164 kills, 128 kills. The Champions of Dor Enil getting 117 kills. The Pikes getting 81. And then Prince's Marksman getting 172 kills, and this Knights of Silver Swan getting 137 kills. Then we have Levi playing as the other Gondor army. Yeah, really small, very elite. Look at the chevrons on these. Definitely could have probably spent his money, I feel like, on like some lower tier stuff, and also some cav and more missiles. I feel like definitely wouldn't have gone amiss. But yeah, 221 kills with the Ithilien Rangers here, 254 with the Losnark Noble, 190 with another one here. Yeah, his Wardens of Victalion only getting like 20 kills, 56 the best. And then two of his Gondor Swords did pretty well, 195, 157. And then his Imrahil got 139 kills, which is not too shabby there. But there you go, guys. That is today's Dawnless Day Siege. If you did enjoy, do remember leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show support. And I'll see you guys in the next Dawnless Day Siege. Bye for now.